Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and today's story makes me a little giddy to report because I'm a huge Disney fan. I know there is absolutely nothing in any of these videos, including the one you are currently watching, that would even remotely suggest that I'm a Disney fan. Nothing that I would proudly wear or show off that any normal person would wear or show off to suggest that I'm a Disney fan. But I am. Nothing whatsoever. But I'm a huge Disney fan, and I love going to Disneyland, Disney World. One of my bucket list goals in life is to go to every Disney theme park. I visited the animation studios. I visited Pixar. I know some of the animators. I have original sketches. I just love Disney. And it kind of strikes me as interesting that today's story is not a bigger deal, because it actually kind of is. It's way bigger than anyone realizes. But Lyft has made a deal with Disney in Disney World to shuttle people around the theme parks in little minivans. Like, literally, minivans. Minivans. Get it? I'm trying not to geek out right now. I really like this idea. But anyway, the reason this is a big deal and the reason people really should look at it is that this is probably one of the biggest coups for Lyft. People have been using Uber for a long time now. In fact, parking has risen so much that, at least in California, most people would rather just Uber to Disney and Uber back, even if it's surging at night. Uber is definitely the preferred choice to, getting to and from Disneyland. And yet, Disney didn't partner with them. Disney partnered with Lyft. Disney has partnered with Lyft. Lyft is officially the ride-sharing service of choice by the House of Mouse. And, by the way, chances are this partnership will come over to California and Hong Kong and Japan. Pretty much anywhere there's a Disney park, you will probably see Lyft and their little minivans. And right now there's some of the details are sketchy. Like, are these minivans regular cars that Disney paid to have decked out? Are they average people, or are the people driving them like pseudo cast members? I don't know. If these are pseudo cast members, then you know what? Sign me up for when they bring it over here to Disneyland. I would love to do that. And the fact that these are pretty much just for Disneyland people, that's a big deal. So I don't know how the semantics are going to work, but this is like a big deal because a lot of people go to Disneyland and Disney World. And now, I think because of this deal, they're pretty much going to have a monopoly on people getting to and from the park. In fact, because of the deal, Disney might be able to flex their muscles and force Uber to basically not be allowed to take rides to Disneyland. That if you take an Uber, you can't take it to Disney World or Disneyland. You might not even be able to take it any place that's anywhere near the parks. That's the kind of power Disney has, but you can do it with Lyft. You can do it with Lyft. And this means Lyft now gains thousands of rides guaranteed per day in at least one city, potentially two, maybe even more in the future. This is a big deal. It also will speak volumes for Lyft's brand image, because Lyft is advertising themselves and they're selling themselves as the friendlier ride-sharing service. And what better way to say that you are family-friendly than to be partnered with Disney? So, whether people realize or not, this was a major coup for Lyft. A major coup. And I bet you someone at Uber, their heads are spinning right now. They're probably at that board meeting thinking, dang it, why didn't we get that deal? Why didn't we get it? People use us to go to Disneyland all the time. why weren't we part of it? And the problem is because Uber, no one likes Uber. I mean, they like the service, but they don't like the company. And by the way, side note, maybe I should have made a separate video for this, but I'm going to state it here and now. Lyft rides in this month alone have actually outperformed all of their rides from last year. That is very impressive growth, and because of this Disney deal, it's just going to continue to grow. So, you know what? Hey, I say let Lyft get like 30% of the market, 40%. Let's have Lyft get 54% of the market. Let's really even it out. I mean, I know some people don't like Lyft, and you know what? That's fine. You don't have to like Lyft. I mean, I understand even not liking both companies, but hey, you know what? I would rather, if I hate both the companies, which I don't, I actually like both the companies. I just wish one of them ran a little bit differently than the other one. If I hated both the companies, I would want the market to be evened out. Because only by evening out do things get better. And hey, you know what? Now that Uber has lost a CEO that basically did not value drivers and the company's trying to win drivers back, have you noticed that our promotions and stuff have gotten better on both platforms? That the hourly guarantee thing has improved on Lyft? That we now have power bonuses and that there is more prime time on Lyft? And that the benefits are getting a little better. And I wonder why that is. It's because both, when you get down to it, both companies really did need the drivers. Now, one of them valued the drivers more than the other, and that's why Lyft was always seen as the better company. They always had the tip option, the hourly guarantee, but now that Uber's offering bonuses and tips, well, Lyft has to change their promotions. Now, instead of doing the hourly guarantees, they're doing like, hey, you drive till this time, you get 30% more. Hey, you take our Lyft line, unlike Uber Pool, you get the full fare, not just part of it. Huh. It's almost as if competition was a good thing. But anyway, that's another video for another day, and I'll probably talk about it more. Yeah, so anyway, what are you folks thinking? Any of you in Disney World going to take these things? If you do, please tell me about it. I would love to know what the experience was. What kind of cars are these? Are they big? Are they small? Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member for as little as $1 a month or buying some swag from the Great Media Universe store. Also, if you want to try driving for Lyft, especially people who are in the Disney World area, use my referral link. You might get a nice little bonus. In fact, they're probably going to give you a pretty big bonus considering Disney's now gotten involved. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good day. There's absolutely no way to tell I'm a big Disney fan right now, I bet. Absolutely none.